another video. So I don't even know what this video is going to be about. I feel like this is like a warfare, like covert, biological, and chemical warfare is what I feel I could like, because I try to think about talking about it as at an emotional approach and telling you guys, oh, more stories about family and issues like this and things that I'm picking up on other people's family and people's family within the family and within the family, because but that's exactly what they want. I'm seeing this. That's what they want. I'll let the others do that. I feel like that's exactly what they want. I'll be very, very brief about what I'm saying. If I'm speaking something like what I just posted a minute ago, mother figures, or now we're talking about on a spiritual, we're talking about me being awakened to even different levels to this shit within the past 2 years and looking at it from a different standpoint. Just not a girl in this world with no worries, no cares. There's no such thing as witches doing spell work. They don't work in that's just only in the movies. A lot of movies will say this is all of this is fictional, but really it's not. Okay. And it just made me think, could they have been doing a spiritual warfare on a child since a very young age? Somebody being a Caesar or a emperor or a king or a queen. Is this what these people have been doing? But I picked up the fact that there is a masculine energy. But now this is the dangerous part of being this type of being. They can have people attached to you that you don't know. These parents can allow people to have access to you in your sleep. So you don't know what the hell has been going on. And some of you are cloned. There might be two of you or somebody in the likeness of you that has been playing a part of you, spending the money and the abundance and buying the houses and the cars and all the gifts and things like this and the fancy shoes and clothes and stuff. They have been living that part of your life while you sit in a stagnant position, somewhat comfortable. So again, your situation might look a little bit brighter than everybody else that you grew up around at a certain age. But, people grow and do, like you might have been the first one, in your class to have like a wedding, or the first one to get a house or something, or the first one to make it to a certain middle class or something like this. And again, I feel like that's that energy where the low vibing because of their circumstances, entities or karmics or people under the stairs, or again in a lower portion in society, start looking at you like you think you better than them because you decided to move out of that situation, right, and want it better or something for your children. So again, I feel like what they're doing now is finding those people that kind of secretly in their subconscious couldn't stand seeing you in that energy, even your mother and your father and things that couldn't make it work. Like I'm saying, the ones that wanted to be together, we're talking about as a general. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff I sense because I feel it, I see it, I've seen these things throughout my life. I've watched people carefully and just try to, it's as an empath, look at people and feel and put myself in their position at a young age. That's the reason why I know how to heal myself from certain situations, because these other people that were around, I knew that they didn't really care about that part. They didn't care about that healing. They didn't care about breaking the generational curse. They didn't care about, maybe they did at one point, but I'm just saying, maybe they got knocked off course or something. They weren't thinking at 19, is this masculine energy going to be somebody that's going to be with me and stick with me through thick and thin? If this, or if this baby father is going to be somebody that's going to walk away from me. These are serious fucking things that I was thinking about. So, for people to try to punish or talk down on me or talk about me or something because I chose to say, hey, I can do whatever I want to do around here, but this is the guy here that I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to, we might break up and I might be doing what I want and he's doing what he, but that's who I want to marry. You see what I'm saying? And it's something like planning out or manifest, like people thinking you get what you want, but in all reality, you don't. It could be more. Like I'm a bitch that's supposed to be, like I'm saying, living a high class lifestyle, I feel. That's stuck, definitely got to be somebody like a goddess or a queen that was reborn. But the only thing is, or reincarnated, the only thing is, I feel like sometimes, I can make it work. I don't have to have that fancy stuff, even though I will in the motherfucking future. I don't have to have those fancy things to make myself feel royal. I don't have to, that should be a large statement right there. That you're not about to talk to me any kind of way. You're not about to do nothing like this. And again, it's almost like, and then again, not demanding, but I expect a certain level of treatment. Again, and I might let you slip off for a minute because you might be feeling some kind of way about doing these things and maybe don't feel appreciated or something. But we need to get shit right back on track. It's something like that, okay? Or else, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to, but I'm just saying. Like again, it's not a manipulative way because I'm very upfront and straight up about what I'm saying. There's nothing. But these people are so snaky. These are the people that tap phones in your house to catch little blips of conversations and then use them to try to make you seem some kind of way. See what she said right there? See, this person don't care about anybody. But I feel like whoever this is that they doing this with behind the scenes is a hothead. I feel like these people are afraid of this person. I feel like if these people really seen, you see what I'm saying? I feel like these people also, it's like almost like this person has been running surveillance on me all this time. These people know me. They may be afraid of this side of me that they're getting to see, but they've always known there was something underlining that like I told you guys before, there's nothing to mix up around here. I'm 99% good. But that 1%, when I see, because I give people many multiple umpalo times to deceive me or make me blink my eyes, and a lot of people say, oh, you don't give nobody. See, these are people that say, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, and you see this shit all in your feed all day. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever you're saying. But I'm the type of person, I know I'm somewhat protected, so I'm gonna give you multiple times so I can really clearly see your motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? That's a real leader before I go ahead and take that motherfucking sword out and swipe it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to be sure when I do. I want to let you know that you are a factor. Your life matters too. But once I get that indication that that's what needs to happen, because you just won't learn, you just a swinging fucking, like a wrecking ball or something, then it's a time. Because somebody get tired of some type of behavior. Everybody's going to get tired of some type of repetitive, goofy behavior that don't make no sense and is stopping humanity possibly from moving forward. Come on. You see what I'm saying? And so I feel like some of these people, but they want me to say, okay, I promise I'm gonna play my role as leader, as a world leader. To play my role, they want me to say, okay, I understand, I know you guys stole millions of dollars from me or something like this. I don't expect, you don't want me to know why people sometimes had to pay taxes is because they did shit like this. See, they want to talk about those things like, yeah, let's just move forward. Let's forget about it, and it's, again, that makes somebody easier to kill or call here. You might be somebody that drink once or twice a year, but they make sure they got the microphone and the cameras on in your face when you want to have a drink or something once or twice a year. So they can amplify that and make it seem like you have some type of addiction. And the thing is, this is weak people that want to allow for weak other people to work with them instead of you, because they cannot stand someone who really is calling the shots and really has the authority. So they want people that really have the authority to feel like they don't have the authority, and that these people are up or over or hiding or don't show their face, but then they will make up a whole story about how you're never there for them. And these are people behind the scenes or karmic energies or people under the stairs that you don't even know. These are starseed children, or these might be lunar children is what I would say. The children that were born in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even, you know what I'm saying, from, whatever these... with the 2 crows last night with the poppy seed, whatever they've been doing to people like me in our sleep for a very long time. So this is also putting bodies on you that don't belong. Now maybe, again, you have bodies on you that do belong, or bodies on you, but I still think that these people have been using mind control on some of us. That's why you have a hard time looking back at your memories, okay? They've been using mind control on us for a very long time to get us to forget it, and then for us to talk about it in these times and be punished to the high heavens or something like this about speaking it. Like they only gave us a certain amount of time. Some people might have the calendar, or they might have the the agenda, or they might have the whatever this is for protocol, but I don't. So I guess it doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't use those same laws and lies and things like this okay, to manipulate or to try to penetrate a god. This is why they have their imaginary or their other technical ways of putting someone in a mental prison. You'll never know that you are in prison, but they'll keep you in a capped up type of stagnant something where, again, once you feel like you're breaking free or you're feeling good or you want to make moves or you want to do something more, these people will confuse the language, or they will try to control your thoughts, or they will try to cock block or make sure that you don't know how or who to speak to next or what's next to move on or move forward. Okay, and these people are not even up high. I feel like these people are over to the side. They're just looking at you. They're just, I feel like that whole thing about Venus with the Colosseum, and you can see her with those bumpy little bantu knot things all over her face, her head, and her eyes. That is, again, they are in your brain. They are in somebody's head, dude. They are allowing just everyday regular people to tap into a monarch's and a god's mind. And these people are going to worry and wonder about what Armageddon really is. You motherfuckers is foul. You real foul is what you is. You real foul. And I feel like whatever this is, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind if I do. I was talking to my daughter earlier and I said, it's okay. She said something about, oh, you're just doing something with your life or whatever. You didn't go to the gym or anything like this. And I'm thinking, you know what? This is just a portion of a life or something. You know, if something is to happen, it's meant for me to go, I will be back. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say like it don't matter, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm not doing half the things that many people are doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And there's not no really, there's really not no type of, not a workbook, but a key code book or something on how to do whatever this is that's being done. If it is, I don't have it. I didn't get the luxury of getting it. But I feel like this is what these people do. They also use people close to you. They also get all up in those people's head and things like this with promises of this and that and positions and book deals. And you'll notice that some people might have wrote a little book, a little workbook or something like this and got it on Amazon. You'll see that they got a little, not like people can't do this on their own anyway, but I'm saying most of these people that I'm picking up on, they got this when they started to come hard for me, with whoever this is that's doing this shit in the background. Somebody might have did it. You might have always wanted to write a children's book, and somebody else, a sister or something, might come out with a children's book. You know, you got all these different clothing lines and stuff like this that show up on Instagram. It's these people coming together and coming up with little shops online and things like this with your money, okay? With my money. We're gonna just talk about it how it is. And they got their little clever ways of letting me know who it is. So when I talk about it, people be like, well, that doesn't really need to mean that. You see what I'm saying? But it'll be like your sister and your mama's name mixed together. It'll be like your auntie and your mama's name mixed together. And these are the main little things that show up and pop up on, like these little things or whatever that pop up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And it's the thing at the moment. But these people don't want you to build a damn thing. They don't want you to know that you got money. They don't want you to do. They're waiting for you to make your plans for your big thing that God wants you to preserve for you. And if you don't share that, they'll try to go in your Akashic records and take that out and try to act like it's their business idea and get together with some more friends that can't stand you with your motherfucking money, family and friends, or past soulmates, or these fake lovers, or these unrequited lovers, or these connections that they connected you to, okay? They will allow them to come together and make up that plan or do that business plan or start that business without you and try to act like, oh, look at this person, look how they live, or look at how this is. You think they really have anything to offer? You think they really had this business idea or something like this? See, when we're talking about biometric warfare, we're talking about people that can see, like at least 20 people now that possibly can see everything that you see. When you have intercourse with your mate, when you're looking at your refrigerator and you don't see no food in there or something like this, and these people are watching and laughing while they're spending your fucking money somewhere in the world, okay? While they want to set up something. I don't know why I was hearing something about something in Dubai or something here. And you know what I'm saying? It's like these women are mad because God set somebody up to not have to go through with these trials or tribulations. And plus, these people are so jealous, they've already made up their own trials and tribulations to put you through, basically. But they feel like because they had to make it a way to be a celebrity or something like this, you gonna have to do the same thing. These are people that will break into your Akashic record and then expose. These are classified documents, I feel, and expose small things to you, to the ones that are true to you. Okay, the black cat energies, they will become big cats by selling your secrets. So when you're thinking, oh, when celebrities make it big or whatever, you know, their family members go on the media and they'll tell these stories and everything and get money through the press. No, they're not doing it like that no more. They're just going into your Akashic records with classified documents, because the whole thing that we're looking at probably is a joke over there in the White House. I'm just telling you now. And then when you speak up about it, because they're really, when you speak about it, because these people are really good at making you think, okay, we're all on one accord now, we're on track, because they don't do anything in real life or in real time or come speak to people. And it's not like that. It's not like you was at the restaurant or something and this person come in and they give you their business card no more. No, these people these are the forcers. Damn, why didn't bring them cards up here? They force their way into your life through other family members, through you, through spying, through all these other things here. Okay? Buy and sell and trade off your information. Perfect strangers or stalkers or murderers or rapists can have your address. Where if you order, and I'm saying for you guys on DoorDash and stuff like this, you order some food or something, it could be a way where somebody can get to your food or something, and this is a date. This is what these bitches are watching, talking about, yeah, you was on a date and you did this, and they're sitting there watching people probably be raped in their homes, and they're getting off on it and they're enjoying it. It's like, this time I'm not coming here to play with you motherfuckers. If that's what it take, that's what it take. I'm not coming here to play with y'all. Because you might have about 4 mothers, some of you. Some of you may be having about 4 mothers. Because they have been swapped out all this time. And these are the people, like I said, if you go back and look at family pictures, you will see some of you that your mother don't look the same. Periodically, every whatever years, you can tell that they just look different. The features is just, the phenotype and everything is just different. So again, like I said, these are the people that's spending your fucking money on more technology, more this, more pharmaceuticals and stuff like this. Some of these people get these professional jobs because it'll help them be mixed in with the professional with professional institutions and things like this, so that they can embed themselves even further and further. And that's a scary thing. If you think about you being around a whole family that you thought was your family on both sides, and maybe even if they are or they're not, they knew who you were since you was a child, and so they have been doing these things. I told you guys, like, when I was 11 years old, I didn't even know what intercourse was at that age, right? And I remember that we were separated from my mom or whatever at that time, because my dad had custody and we were living with him. But she burst in. She came all the way from Texas. She came all the way up here. She burst in, and she took me and my sister. Said we was gonna go to Great America, Six Flags, and then she took us to Texas. And when we got to Texas, oh, that looked good. Okay, anyways, when we got to Texas, the apartment was packed up that we was living in and everything. We spent the night there one night. Oh, that looked good. Okay, let me stop. And we spent the night there one night. And then the next day we was off to the way other side of town. Okay? On the
come back. Do they want to come back? Now, you're the only thing in his life,
on the other side of town or whatever, and then we end up moving to a whole new house with like bikes and bedrooms set up and everything, y'all. Okay? But the thing is, I remember my dad's phone number, and I ended up calling him or whatever, because they had a missing thing on us. So I can't tell you all what happened, why this is, but I know that she came and she was very upset about getting me out of this house. And I was like, we have to wait until my dad come, because I ain't trying to be on no shit right here. And it caused a whole ricochet thing with this aunt that I think she worked with, and this uncle that I think they're clones. Even if it's not the people that's still operating in society, it would be their people that are made in their likeness. Okay, or maybe because of what they did to somebody back then, they got left behind. So I'm saying this is what I'm saying about this shit is weird. Okay,
Be this person.
and it's almost like let me get this preview to stop because it's getting on my
What's
nerves.
your name, man? Darius.
And
Nice to meet you, Darius.
it will be like,
Nice to meet you too.
okay, I think it's over. So yeah, so I feel like these people, somebody trying to get somebody caught up into something here. Yep, in a second. Okay, hold on, here I come. And we got this energy of the swords.
Then he tried to hide his views on Wisconsin's 1849
Sending somebody away here
but his actions
to a
were
distance.
enough.
Somebody is in distant
Vote
here,
no on Dave
in a
Kelly.
distance, and somebody else wants somebody else to be sent off to a distance here.
You're getting unlimited data, reliable service, nationwide 5G.
Okay, this is giving me too many commercials. Hold on.
$1 million